Welcome to Michael James Organization. In this video, I'm going to briefly show you how you can bid on our online items, as well as how you can keep track of your auctions and items that you are interested in. So the first thing I need to do is either go to upcoming auctions or go to the home page, and I select my auction of choice. In this case, we have a test auction here, so I can show you how that works exactly. Once I go into the auction, I can see this auction has 3 items, and I can either register for this auction, or I can, in this case, I'm logged in. So if I log out here, you'll see that it changes a little bit. So if I go back to the upcoming auctions, and if I go to the auction, I see it has 3 items, and I can either log in or register. So when I click on login, if I do not have an account yet, I would have had to create an account. It's fairly simple and straightforward. But in this case, I do have an account, so I'll enter my credentials and I'll be taken back to the auction screen. Now I'm logged in and I'm back on the auction screen. You can see this has changed now to register for auction. Now, although this auction has 3 items, I only have to register once. Depending on the terms of auction, some auctions will you will only be allowed to bid on certain items, depending on your documentation and status, etc. But you only have to register once. So in this case, I'll say register for auction. I can get some further instructions here, and if I'm happy with that, I can register for this auction. Once that is done, I will be waiting for approval, probably be asked to submit some documents, pay a deposit, etc. Once all of that is done, the administrator will approve you for auction. You'll see that this has changed to registration pending approval. And once the administrator has approved you for an auction, this will change. And it will change from registration pending approval to now you are able to actually place bid. Now, the place bid and auto bid buttons will only show up if the auction is ongoing. If the auction, on the other hand, is still going to start in the future, you will see you will not see this, but you will just see the starting times, etc. Now, how do I go about bidding? In this case, if I want to place a bid based on the minimum bid increment, I can simply press this button here, and I will be asked to confirm that bid. Once I confirm, the bid will go up, the current bid will go up to 12,000. So current bid is 12,000, and the next person or who wants to bid will have to bid 13,000. The next thing we see here is the auto bid. So what does that mean? An auto bid is basically me saying that I am willing to bid a maximum of let's say 20,000 on this item. And the system will automatically bid on the bid increments until my max bid has been met. In other words, if nobody is willing to bid after 15,000, I will only pay 15,000 for this item and not 20,000. This is the absolute maximum I will bid. And this is useful for if you are not available to be actively bidding while the auction is ended. You can enter your maximum bid, and the system will do the bidding for you based on those increments. So in this case, it's 20,000. I confirm bid. Once that bid is successful, I can see now it's still 13,000 because I was the previous highest bidder anyway, and I'm winning this bid. So how do I keep track? Let's say there was 200 items. How do I keep track of which items I'm winning, which items I'm losing, etc.? There are 2 ways you can do this. One is you can just simply filter the auctions, the items that you're following. What does following mean? Following means that if I click on this button here, I'm following this item, right? So if I click to filter by following, I'll only see the one item. What about the items I'm winning? If I click on this, I can see the items that I'm winning. And if I want to see all of them, I can see all of them. But there's an even easier way to manage this. So if I click on my auctions, and another way to get to this is by going to the account. So if I go into my account, and I can go to my auctions. In here, I have a table, and this is a very handy way to keep track of what's going on with all the items that you are involved in. And here I can see I have 2 items that I'm actively bidding on, and from here I can see what the current bid, the current highest bid is, and what my bid is. In both cases, I am the highest bidder, so I will be showing this winning badge here, but if I'm not the winner, I can still place a bid here, and I can still place an auto bid from this screen. So that's a nice and easy way for you to keep track of what's going on with all the items you are involved in, which ones you're winning, which ones you are losing. And that is that. We hope that you enjoy yourself, and if you have any questions, you can just reach out to any one of our agents and we'll be more than happy to assist you.